Electronics studio, and a friend of mine, Justin, who's coming up in the show, was like, how are those legs feeling? I'm like, they're worked. They got a good workout with that squat trainer. You'll be impressed. I hope you can still pick up our today's special from Denise Austin. A couple of things I want to share in this next hour of electronics. This is an incredible buy on an HP laptop. Yes, indeed. Look at this, $299 for a 14-inch, the Goldilocks size, and it's a touchscreen. Touchscreen laptop. Look at all the incredible features. Well, it's all listed there on the screen, but we'll get more into the details coming up. $299 for a 14-inch laptop. I'm gonna double check. We've got multiple colors for you too. We've got three actually, silver, a blue, a lavender, and a white. So giving you a heads up there, 903599 is the item number. And then there's this. Look at this glorious 65 or 55-inch screen. We've got these coming up from Westinghouse. You're gonna love these prices. We have got these marked down on sale. If you want the 55, it's marked down to $479. If you want the 65-inch screen, let me double check here. On sale, $629. Free shipping and handling, 5 Flex. What an absolutely spectacular screen. We'll talk all about it. It comes with all the specs that you're wanting, by the way, even the stand that you see it sitting on, but you can certainly wall mount that. So if you're in the market for a great TV, Westinghouse is a really hot brand, has been here at HSN for years. But let's get started with a really, really important topic, and that's how are you feeling about the safety of what you've got on your computers right now? Your pictures, your videos, your music, your documents. Do you ever worry, like, what if something happened? I mean, you should worry, because it's for real, an issue that would just be a nightmare, a heartbreaking nightmare to have happen to you. So we have this incredible product here at HSN called the Ultimate Backup. That's what we're gonna talk about right now. This is an incredible way for you to maybe migrate to a new computer, taking the old info, putting it on this, basically a backup hard drive, or you can save a lot of money and stop paying for the cloud, because you know what? All your pictures are out there and all of the things that, you know, a lot of things take up a lot of space. Whether it's an old computer or whether it's the fact that, you know what, a virus could just take it all out all one day, maybe even a power outage or a storm surge, you know, it could take all of the important, valuable things that you care about in your life away from your laptop. Don't let that happen. Back it up. And we've got a full terabyte of space for you to be able to do that. I mean, and this is, by the way, compatible with Mac, PC, Chromebook, even with your tablets and phones. So we'll talk about that. Just wanted to show you, we've got three, actually, yeah, we have 3 colors for you. The silver, the blue, and the black. Purple. This is the purple. Oh, this is blue right here in the middle. From back here, it looks black from with the shadows in front of it. And they come with a great case and, of course, a charging cable. So with that being said, I mean, this price is insane. I mean, at the very best, I've seen this at maybe $200. But never $115. $115 right now for all of you, free shipping, and you can spread this over the course of either 5 or 6 monthly payments. But we're gonna talk about the details and how easy this is to use with Lori Leland, who's joining us this late night on a Monday.
Good to see you, I watched your workout. My legs were burning for you.
Well, thanks for that.
I know.
It was good, though.
It's good.
Really good.
That's what I always need to work on.
Oh, like well, just the strength of those legs.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't get me started.
I know, right? But this is amazing. So Ultimate Backup truly lives up to its name. And you said it, Kelly, this is basically gonna back up every single device in your entire household. So this is gonna work with your phones, your tablets. It's gonna work with your computers. It can work with your Chromebook, Mac, PC, you name it. And this is giving you a terabyte. So it's the largest backup drive we do, which simply means you have tons and tons and tons of space. And here's the beauty of it. It is a tangible in-hand backup copy. So to your point, Callie, you were talking about inclement weather. You know, a lot of people have been through a lot of stuff recently, right? The fires in LA. We had hurricanes here. There's been flooding all over the country. I mean, really horrible things where people with, you know, just a few minutes notice had to grab all of their memories. This would be perfect for that because now you have everything in one compact, easy to carry place. And what I love about this is you don't have to download any software or anything onto your computer. This doesn't take up any space. So if you have a computer that has like 64 gigabytes of memory space built right into it, you don't want to be filling it up with programs, right? It's probably already getting full with pictures and videos. So the program is on here and it stays on here. Here's how easy it is to use. You're going to get this cable. All you do is plug it in. It's USB-C at one end. On this end, you're seeing it's USB. So again, this is gonna work with any PC, Mac, it's gonna work with a desktop, it's gonna work with a laptop. But if you'll see this little loop here, you can open this up and there's also a C-type port here. So that's gonna be an even faster backup solution for you, no matter what computer you have, either USB or C. You're gonna just plug it right in. This one right here, I plugged in via the USB. And then here's your little home screen. So again, not putting a program on your computer, it just pops up. So you can do from the home screen your photos, your videos, your documents, and your music, but you can actually do a lot more. You can do your Excel spreadsheets, you can do you know, your Microsoft Word, you can do your social media, you can do your email. There is so much that you're gonna be able to back up here. So if something does happen to your computer, and this really did happen to a friend of mine a few years ago, her little toddler daughter spilled her orange juice right in the keyboard of her laptop, fried the hard drive, and my friend said, oh my gosh, Lori, I would have spent any amount of money with the geeks to get back what I had lost, because everything is irreplaceable, right?
Right.
With this now, you make sure it's okay. I was in a police training facility doing a video. My cell phone got stolen. Last place in the world you would ever think I would have something stolen from me. In a police training facility, that happened. So you never know what's gonna happen with your phones, with your tablets, or maybe you're just shooting pictures of loved ones or your pets, and you get that horrible message on the screen and it says, oh, too bad, you're out of space. Yeah, and then you have to sit there in the moment and figure out what you're willing to delete so that you have more room. This is gonna give you more room. It's gonna allow you to stop paying for the cloud if you don't want to. I know you mentioned that at the top, and here's how easy it is. So for TV's sake, I'm gonna go ahead and just select photos, and then I'm gonna tap right here where it says start backup. This is going to work to seek out and find everything that is on my computer. You can see it fly by in real time. You could maybe, you know, grab a cup of coffee, take a phone call, come back to it. It's gonna be done. This has identified 2,786 photos, so nearly 3,000 photos, zipping through very quickly
it's going really fast.
Yep. So it is gonna make a copy of everything here onto my ultimate backup. So what this does is it gives you the security and it gives you the peace of mind to be able to delete the stuff off your computer, off your phone, off your tablet if you wanna restore that space. And when it's done, Callie, look, it just says right here, backup complete.
That was
so it's really
as
easy.
Fast as I've ever seen. But isn't that the truth? This is your hard drive. This is like, this is your backup. This is where all of that information is gonna be stored. This is now yours forever and ever with all those precious moments. I mean, what is more important in our lives? The videos of when our kids were little, learning how to like ride a tricycle, or their first teeth fall out, or you know, all the things, you know,
Mother's Days and Christmases and birthday parties, you know, pets. Oh my gosh, our puppy, I mean, she's only 10 pounds, but I was looking at just back a year and a half ago at pictures the other day. She was like 2 pounds.
I know, and you forget how fast life goes.
How fast.
And those are the precious memories you never, ever, ever want to be without.
Exactly.
I cannot believe, Lori, we've done this before. I have never seen us do 115.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
$200 backup plan right here.
For a terabyte.
A terabyte, right.
So let me talk you through what a terabyte is. It's about 320,000 photos. This is gonna be about 1,000 hours of high definition video, or about 200,000 MP3s, so songs, basically. Any combination of that, this is gonna give you all the space. And something, I was with Tina the other morning, and something that team kind of pointed out is, oh, it's a solid state drive. I'm like, yes, yes it is. So no moving parts, it doesn't spin, it doesn't have to be powered. Very, very durable, which means it won't break, nothing can happen to it when it's a solid state drive, doesn't get hot, all of that. So really a great investment for you for a fraction of what it would normally cost. And really with these types of things, usually it's just a situation where you plug something in and then you have to manually drag and drop everything into one big file folder, right? And then everything just gets jumbled up together. With this, I just clicked on files that are on my ultimate backup, and it's showing me my backup for my Samsung Galaxy phone. One of my laptops right here. My HP laptop is right there, and my iPad is right there. So everything is kept in its tidy little neat file folder. So I absolutely love that. Now think about this too. We talked a little bit about the cloud. What if you are getting a new computer and you just want your new computer to have a lot of the same stuff that your old computer had? Because you get a brand new computer and you're like, Okay, well, I don't have any pictures, I don't have any contacts,
That's
I don't
on
have
my
any music, everything's on the old one.
Watch this.
With this, you're gonna be able to click restore, and then this, when you plug it into your new computer, and it is going to match the things that you want from your old computer to your new computer. So it really is amazing. And it could be a lot of different things. Let me take you in and show you. Maybe it's your links, maybe it's your favorites, maybe it's your desktop. All of those things can match on your new computer, just like your old computer. And then look over here. This is kind of assessing, this is under the settings tab, everything that's on this computer, Callie. And so I could do Facebook, I could do Google Photos, I could do my email. If you've ever had a OneDrive, your OneDrive kind of like takes over everything on your whole computer. If you ever want to get away from your OneDrive, this is going to back all of that up. Again, pictures, saved games, links, music, all of that. If you're a crafter, you can go in and select those very kind of specific file folders for some of your crafting projects. So this is going to be able to back up basically everything.
And how about phones and tablets?
Yes, phones and tablets. So let me show you that next. So phones and tablets, a little different. You don't have to plug it in. All you're gonna do when you get your ultimate backup and you plug it into your computer is you're gonna sign up with a username and a password. That's it, just an email and a password, that's all. All you're gonna do on your phones and tablets is you go to the App Store, download the free application for Ultimate Backup, and then you log in with the same credentials. Exact same thing. So you just do your email and your password, that's all. And then right here, you can select from your backup options, do you wanna do your photos, videos, or contacts from your phone? You're gonna be able to select those, then tap Resume Backup, and this is going to do all of that for you. So it's searching and it's going through to see if there's anything new right here. So if it does find something new, and it just found one thing, I just saw that one screen pop up, all I do now is I go to my computer, let me show you this, and take a look at this. We're gonna go back to our home screen here, but on my home screen, we're going to be able to see that there is a little banner at the top, and it says, do you want to back up files from your phone or tablet? So it knows.
That's wild.
I just backed up my phone. I'm going to tap right here to start my mobile backup. I don't have to scan because I already have the app on my phone. I'm going to touch the button right there that says backup, and now it flew through the air.
That's wild.
Right off of my phone, off of my tablet. So think about this.
How
if you're spending
cool.
a lot of money on the cloud.
Yeah.
I had a conversation with Marlo Smith
remember.
about 6 months ago, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And she was saying she was spending about $3 a month. And I thought, well, $36 for the year. We kind of were like, nah, it's not too bad. I ran into her about 2 weeks later and she's like, you know what? That got me thinking. I went ahead and looked at my bill. It had gone up to $10 a month. She didn't see the notification, so I don't even know if they warned her or if they just started digging her credit card $10 a month. But that is $120 a year. That's crazy.
Just to have extra space that, you know what? Guess what? You've got the space.
This does that.
This is yours forever and ever. I know this is a random question.
Yeah.
What if there's something, if I wanted to delete something off of the extra hard drive?
Oh yeah, you can delete off of it easily, absolutely.
Okay. So you
all you're
saved
gonna
something and you changed your mind.
Yeah, of course. You can delete at any time if you want to clear it off. Maybe you get, maybe there's an Ultimate Backup 2 terabyte coming down the road later and you want to clear this one off out of that one, you're going to be able to do that. But think about cloud service. If you're paying for one cloud, maybe you're paying for 2 clouds. Maybe you have multiple cloud services. Maybe you don't know how much money it's costing you. And do you know when you stop paying for the cloud? Never. You never stop paying for the cloud as long as you want to keep your stuff. And Suzanne Runyon was telling me a crazy story the other day. She was saying her phone was full. And whenever she went on her phone to delete some of the pictures and videos on her phone, it also deleted it off the cloud. So she felt like she was being held hostage because it wasn't saving it there and then she could delete it here. If she deleted here, it would delete there too. So she wouldn't have it anymore. It was so crazy.
That's horrible.
I know. So this is, again, a great way to ultimately back up.
At $115. This is as minimum a $200 backup. I mean, at HSN, in retail, probably $300. No joke. You can check it out. I don't make those numbers up. This is the best price we've ever done. And then there's free shipping. Check it out. On a FlexPay, $23. With an HSN card, less than $20. And you can still choose any one of the colors. We've got the silver, the blue, and the purple. You can see just a minute ago, I think we're at almost 1,500 spoken for. Oh, 1,400, wow. This is a hot commodity. Before the holidays, I remember, Lori, this went like, it sold out so early and so quickly. It is the first time I've seen it back since then. So it is something I think everybody, don't you feel like, I'll just sleep better knowing everything protected.
Exactly.
What if You can't predict what's gonna happen to your laptop, whether it's a toddler spilling orange juice on the keyboard, or, you know, a power outage that you didn't have surge protection, or you lost your laptop, or somebody steals your phone, all those things.
Right.
This is your moment to grab something that will give you the backup plan. Should always have a backup plan.
Oh, you need a backup plan. My dad was a big fan and proponent of Plan B. Always have a Plan B. Real quick, I want to show you one other cool feature that the team at Ultimate Backup have added for you to make your user experience even more cool. It's under Tools on your phone. There's a tab for it on your computer as well. This is going to be able to restore your old photographs. You're even going to be able to go in and take photos onto your Ultimate Backup directly from your phone. So instead of taking up the space on your phone, it's going to sync automatically to your Ultimate Backup when you plug Ultimate Backup into your computer. So now you're not taking up space to shoot pictures. You can snap directly to the drive. How cool is that with the photos? And then being able to edit those photos. That's a huge extra that Matt and the team put into this.
So you can edit photos, that's right.
You can take people out of photos. Bye-bye, ex-boyfriend. It was a pretty picture of you, right? You just want to cut him out. Retouch, colorize, photo editor, holiday card maker. You can do some cool styles. Let me show you one right here on the computer, because this is really advanced and really high tech, and I love that the team added this. So this is a picture of me. This is a baby picture of me with my mom. But take a look at this. It's an old torn photo that really, it just looks a mess. We're gonna see what it looks like, not only restored, but also colorized. Is that amazing?
Wait, that is awesome.
Amazing, right? And then let me show you another one. I'm gonna try to get down here to
goodness.
Suzanne Runyon sent in a picture of her mom, and she passed away very young, unfortunately.
I remember that.
And do you remember? And she has very few pictures of her. So this is a gorgeous picture of her mom, but it's a little blurry and it looks a little damaged. So what we did was we sharpened it up, colorized it. Look at how you can literally see the gleam in her eye. Isn't that gorgeous?
Gosh, that's incredible.
So that is a part of this. You're going to get that included. I've got one more here of Guy Yovan and his amazingly handsome son,
I know
Danny.
he is, right?
Isn't he so handsome? So take a look at this, very blurry, a little blurry, a little grainy. We're gonna restore that photo to like new condition, again, where you can see the sparkle in their eyes. Isn't that amazing? So really another cool, incredible feature.
And as if it weren't enough before that moment. That's crazy.
Save, preserve, improve your photos, videos.
And then protect everything else, files, videos, documents, you know, all the things that matter most in your life. 886-618 is the item number to get any of the colors. They're all three still here. Thank you. And they come with the case.
The beautiful cases.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kelly.
Wow,
that was
emotional.
Isn't that amazing?
Beautiful.
I love it.
Hey, I mentioned the HSN card if you wanted to add that extra flex pay. That's always an option, plus lots of VIP financing opportunities throughout the year. There's the info to be able to apply for it, and when you get approved tonight, you're gonna see $15 waiting in your account. You can apply that towards any purchase that you're making today, and we certainly hope that you will be a part of our HSN family by having that VIP savings card. But we move on to the Goldilocks of the hour. And that is a 14-inch HP laptop with my friend Bill Duggan. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
We have been celebrating HP month since March 1st. It's the month we celebrate. It's our biggest brand at HSN. Everybody knows HP. The world knows HP. So we're really proud of our partnership. And boy, does that partnership pay off for all of us, myself included, because I have this size laptop in white. And I got mine a couple years ago, and I know I didn't get this low of a price. I got mine, I think it's been 2 years now that I got mine, 3 for Tracy. This is a crazy good buy, $299 for a full-blown laptop, and it's a touch screen.
Right.
Nonetheless, I'm telling you, this is one of those things with over $500 worth of extra goodies that we are including. It also gives you the ability to expand its memory on top of, look at this, 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gig storage, but you can expand that. So check out the details, free shipping. And we do have 4 colors for you. We have this beautiful blue. We've got this in a beautiful lavender as well as white. And do we have silver? Oh, just the 3, just the 3.
These sell themselves because it is an HP computer, which we all love. HP is the #1 computer seller out there in the country. Not just at HSN, which is phenomenal, so you can't go wrong with that. But then when you look at the specs, that Intel processor on the inside, this 14-inch screen is the Goldilocks size, and I gotta tell you, a lot of times people are like, I need bigger, I want bigger. That means you have to carry around more, and it's heavier. Because of the clarity of the screen, you still get a beautiful image, beautiful clarity in terms of what you want. But the #1 upgrade everyone wants these days is they want this. They don't want just a computer with a typewriter and a screen. They want that touch screen capability to easily navigate, see the Today Special, do their shopping in a way they know how to navigate. I mean, that's just it. How many of us tablets and phones, but then the computer, I still got to drag and drop and all that stuff. Best part about it, you can still do what you're very comfortable with, but you have that upgraded experience with a touchscreen computer. So to get a touchscreen computer in general, regardless of the screen size, good luck finding that for under $500.
Right.
So I mean, now we're even under $300, which is great. So you can see the fine print all times a day, which is awesome. But it's not just about the touch screen, it's also about that processor that's on the inside that allows us to get more stuff done. It's truly that Goldilocks size. Let me just take you on a quick tour. It's a 14-inch, beautiful colors, which is great. Take you a tour of the ports because you want to make sure you have that versatility. There's your power port, which is great. Then you have an HDMI port right over here. I don't need an adapter. I don't need a mini or anything like that. Callie, I could plug this into the Westinghouse TV you have coming up easily. So because it has a full HDMI port. Then it has USB-C, which is important. USB, because that's what we all have. You know, plug in our mouse, plug in an external hard drive, plug in the ultimate backup that you just had.
Right.
But you have 2 USB ports, and then even a USB-C port,
Nice.
which is important because that's where everything's going. So 2 USB ports, then the USB-C, because that's where everything's going. You even have your headphone jack, yet it still has Bluetooth, 3.5 pounds, and 11+ hour battery life. And I love to show this off.
Yep.
Because this has 64 gigabytes of memory built in, solid state drive, but I can expand it.
Yep.
I can easily expand it. I can just go to the drugstore and pop in a card, double it, triple it. But let me just take you on a quick tour. This is a 14-inch computer, right? I spent more on this 10-inch tablet.
Oh.
You know what I loved about it? It was touchscreen. But look, the screen size is going to be that much bigger on the 14-inch. And even here's an HP to HP comparison, because a lot of people like to get those bigger computers. It doesn't even fit in the screen. This is a 17-inch computer. This 14 is truly what is so simple and versatile for everyone out there. The student, the professional, the traveler, or just even, you know, us in the kitchen. You're on your computer, I'm on my computer, and this is gonna get the job done for us. You also notice how it booted up really fast, front-facing camera. You really can't go wrong shopping during HP month. And this is one thing I gotta tell you. It has Windows 11 in S mode. And what is that S mode? Think of it this way. The S stands for simplicity, streamlined, but also it's more secure.
Yeah.
So that security really comes into play when we are getting our photos and we're doing all our work on here. I just had to do something over the weekend and I had to put my social security number in. I was very hesitant. I was like, you know, what site is this and all that? But with S mode, I knew it was gonna be a more secure purchase and a more secure document because it's protected. And if you are a Windows 10 user, let me just do this PSA really quick. Windows 10 is expiring. It's been out for 10 years.
In October.
In October. So if you have a Windows 10 computer, guess what? You're gonna need to upgrade your system. And that could be for you, that could be the kids' computer that they've been using, because Microsoft will not support Windows 10 after October. So you're getting their latest Windows 11 with that S mode capability. And it truly is the perfect size. Another thing that you're also getting, not just all those great specs of HP and Intel, you are getting preloaded the Microsoft Office suite. So instead of just getting a computer and then having to spend more money, it's gonna be preloaded right on here so I can just jump right into using it for homework.
By touching the screen.
Just by touching the screen. I'm doing my taxes over there, which is great, working on my book report, which is over here. But I do love that touchscreen experience. If this is for that new user out there, maybe it's for the kids because you know they've been sharing your computer, they know how to do the touchscreen stuff. Or like even my mom, like, you know, she has had a computer in the past, but now she does a lot on her phone. The fact that she can just come over here and pinch and zoom and take those telephone calls. But you have to think about it. We all have a different need to connect. It's to watch a movie. It's because, you know, they're hogging the television. And yes, does that look good? You bet it does. Does it sound good? Yes, it does. Go full screen. And Callie, the TV we used to have growing up in the kitchen, it was a 13-inch television.
This is 14.
Exactly, this is a bigger TV and it's gonna give you all of that connectivity that we like because, you know, yes, we can use this for our shopping, which is important, but I love this example. Now HSN is not just a web page, we're streaming at the same time, right? So you can jump over to your streaming content, whether it's QVC HSN Plus or your Netflix or whatever you want. That versatility in an affordable computer, because this is what's great about it. At this price, at this size, well, you know, you can have that big computer or he can have it. This is great for you on your lap or wherever you go.
Exactly. I mean, and it's $200 less today, this month. I mean, we'll see how things go. This is only the 10th of March, or is it the 11th? Yes, it's the 11th officially. We literally, I can't wait for you to experience this. If you have an HP, you know how amazing it is. If you don't, try the best that the world has to offer and get your favorite color. We do have 2 exclusive colors at HSN, that being the lavender or the blue. White, which is the one I have, I love, is the most limited, just a couple hundred for the entire month. I just wanted to also point out you're getting the wireless mouse, not a mouth, a mouse that matches. So you get that as well as you mentioned, the Microsoft Office 365. You are gonna love this buy. I mean, the whole experience is gonna be amazing. Then you're just gonna feel so good that you got this at nobody else who goes to a store to find a 14-inch laptop that's touchscreen is gonna see $299 for a price.
With a brand name computer, brand name processor, which is great. Not to mention, before you leave the store, do you want to get Microsoft Office? We've included it.
That's $70.
Yeah, easily. You're not gonna get this box. It comes preloaded normally, and you get it for a full year, which is great. And that preloaded just means you don't have to worry about it. And it is the Word, Excel, the Outlook, even their new program called Microsoft Copilot, which is their AI experience.
That's right, that's here.
And this computer can actually keep up with all of that stuff. Kelly, we all have a different need to connect. You know, sometimes I just want a computer for my second screen, whether I'm traveling or the kids are doing their gaming on the television, I can watch my shows. Or it's to, pull up those family photos. Or to plan that vacation, which, we all need to and want to be able to easily do and experience. So get the computer, enjoy what HP delivers, and the thing is, I have all my photos over here. It's that great touch. Guys having a good night tonight. We're just throwing all these guys photos. And, by the way, it comes with this voucher included as well. So this voucher, it's about $500 worth of great extras.
Wow.
You get bigger brains to learn Windows for a full year.
Oh, that's a good one.
Right, because we all have questions every once in a while. That's a bigger brain. Oh, should I go back to it? But more importantly, we all have questions. You have a hot shield protector. You have a full year to learn a language. I mean, this is also included because it's not just the computer. Because I'll be honest with you, Callie, at this price, the computer alone is worth it.
Agreed.
But the fact that you're still getting the Microsoft Office, the Windows 11 in S mode. It was funny. When they told me that, Windows 10 is expiring, I'm like, how many people are using Windows 10? I mean, it's
a lot. Do you know the number?
400 million devices are still using. There's more computers out there on Windows 10 still than in the country.
Okay, I didn't expect that number.
And that's just it.
You gotta upgrade. Because come October, there's nothing to support the Windows 10 that you've been using for years and years. That's not my choice, I'm sorry, that's just the way it's gonna be. The world has to move forward and move into the Windows 11 mode, which this has already installed, which is also the Windows 11 in S mode. So it's the best of the best. You really are, this is a fraction of what you would spend. You can see it's a $200 price difference right now. This is my first airing on this 14-inch sweet spot of a size at 3.2 pounds. And as again, a reminder, 64 gigs can be expanded to as many gigs as you want. And that'll be like dollars on the,
And very easy to do. And the thing is, because we all get those pictures, is it how many years ago?
39.
The 3 of us, right? 39. It wasn't 1 in the morning, I don't think. But this is where you do want to have that expandable memory for those photos, for that extra programs that we're having. And I'll be honest with you, I've seen what we brought in for HP month. I saw the other sizes and all that. This is the only one I know of that has expandable memory. So that's important to you because, we do run into, oh, sure, I can put more on the cloud, I can pay for cloud service, or I can just pop in that SD card, which, I have SD card slots around the house, or SD cards.
Me too. They're not expensive. I mean, they're like, I don't know, 20, 30 bucks.
And you know what I like about it too? It's very easy to transfer information from one computer to the next because you can just pop it in, and then you got
Let's
your
go through all those ports once again so you can see how versatile this is.
So the one we're bragging about is that not even micro, it's a full SD card slot right over here. So you can just pop it in, expanding your memory. 64 gigabytes of a solid state drive, yet I can double it, triple it very easily. Spin it around and you have ports galore. And this is important because normally when you get to the smaller size computers, you're limited in ports. So you have your power cord, you have full HDMI, you have USB two of them, which is great. Then you have that newer one, the USB-C, where everything's going, so you don't have to go buy an adapter or worry about it. You have the old, you have the new, and then you have your headphone jack, even with Bluetooth technology. You have that front-facing web camera, 11+ hour battery life, and then when you open it up, what you're gonna also like is the speed of that processor, because you need to log in, and I'm gonna quickly log in over here, boom, 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 and okay, quickly log in, easier said than done, boom, and then next thing you know, you're up and running. You're getting those tasks done, you're logging on to, make a purchase. It's 1 in the morning and I forgot, I gotta pay the bill, I gotta pay the rent. Easily just get online and get it done. And that's what's great about an operating system you're familiar with, which is Windows. A lot of us work in the Windows world, so why learn a new operating system? Because you're familiar with it. You can be tech support for the kids and all of that, but also at this price, if you have that computer that runs hot and makes a noise, don't wait in terms of, that's what happened to my sister. She got through the holidays, she's like, my computer, it's fading, I need to get a new computer, need to get a new computer.
She kept putting it off.
Until, guess what happened? It wouldn't turn on.
Oh.
It crashed, so all of a sudden she had to get a new computer. She had no choice to start the shopping and the process. She was without a computer for a full week, and then, not the luxury of moving in at her leisure and all that kind of stuff. So it's just having an affordable system. And I'll be honest with you, Callie, for 10+ years, I've been working off a 13-inch size screen. So this would even be an upgrade.
Well, 14-inch, I love. This is,
right?
Again, I gave Tracy, for his birthday 3 years ago, a 17-inch, which he loves. He's a bigger guy, and I just wanted the 14-inch size. It's so much smaller. I love it. It's not too small, but it's so light, and it's just the perfect size for me. It's my personal Goldilocks size. And by the way, the white, if you want the white, it is very limited for this month. Very, very limited. This is, are we calling this lavender or?
I believe it is.
Winter lavender. Isn't it pretty? And then the other color, moonlight blue. So those are your 3 options. They're all perfect.
So sharp.
I think these 2 are exclusive to
They are.
HSN.
And it's one thing, you mentioned, like we have other size computers because we have a great relationship with HP. HP sells on their own, but because we can actually break it down for you and share with you all the extras, they really hooked us up. So I'm just gonna show you. This is what you got, Tracy. 17-inch computer. Does he travel with it much? Does it leave the house?
No,
yeah, right?
he doesn't. I take mine.
Because 17 is, sometimes just too big. Some people love it, but it's not for everybody. So this is the size difference, 17 inches down to that 14-inch. But you see what you're getting. You're still getting a great quality screen, great brand name. Actually, those are the 2 colors. And, the 17 isn't for everybody. I tried the 17-inch once. I was like, I'm gonna go big. I had to go get a new bag. It wouldn't fit on the tray table. I'm like, excuse me, can I put my computer on half your tray table? And we don't want to do that, right? And the thing is, we want easy, convenient, fast, but you're going to get that because it's not only new, which is exciting, it does have that Intel Celeron processor, which allows us to not just get a few things done, but add more and more and more to it. And it's funny, I forget at times because I'm the old school computer guy. I'm not used to being able to just touch the screen and have it jump around and go where I need it to go to. This is a luxury. This is where it's kind of fun to get new technology when it works and when it's the latest and greatest. And this is what I think is great too. Boom. I don't know if you guys can see right over here. We just snapped this picture on my phone. It's already backed up on the computer.
We literally did that during this show.
And that convenience, this is where we were having fun while you were working out, we were over here, we were just, there's the crew and everybody. Because when it is convenient, when it is reliable in terms of all of those names of HP, by the way, there's that front-facing web camera, because at this price, you still have that web camera built in for high-quality connections or to watch that school program. I love it for streaming. Just download movies and TV shows and stream because you have that great processor to, boom, because it's, remember, bigger television than I grew up with in the kitchen, and I can easily take this. Actually, it's lighter in weight too, than I think about it.
I'm sure.
But boom, big audio. But the #1 upgrade for a lot of users out there has been they wanted to get a touchscreen.
100%, and you don't find touchscreens in this price point.
Exactly.
Not in retail stores, not in the real stores.
An affordable touchscreen. But then also the #1 upgrade after that now is people need to upgrade. Because if you have the Windows 10, it's going to be dated. Not only will it not be supported, but you can't upload and download new software and new apps, which, by the way, Microsoft App Store is in here as well. And then when you get down to the cost savings, we're giving that great voucher, which I showed you. I think the voucher's right over here, because that voucher is going to give you about $500 worth of great extras.
I love this voucher. There's some good things on it.
The bigger brains. I mean, that's just like tech support built in, which is awesome. Hello, hello, which is a full year to learn a language. And remember, you can break it up in terms of different. Oh, there's another one that helps you budget your financing.
No way,
Perfect time to
really?
get that started in here. We didn't have to include that, but you also are getting the Microsoft Office suite, which is important because yes, we get documents emailed to us. I want to create a document or need to. So boom, do I have to go out and buy Microsoft Office and Excel? Nope. I can come over here. I can work on my own spreadsheets. I can work in PowerPoint. Or what I encourage everyone to do when you do get a new computer, just log into your email. That's how we all get connected to the office and school and see how fast it is. See, someone sent me the attachment of the voucher we're including. I can come right over here. I just double tapped with my finger, which was great. And actually, you know what I like about this? I'm an old school user. I like the trackpad and the drag and drop, but that dexterity for older people, it can be tough.
Oh,
to
I agree.
Hold down and left
and then
click
you're
and
never
right
like,
click.
is it Shift Alt, you know,
Right?
F4,
Boom.
I don't know.
Just minimize, hit
Yep.
it, close it, there you go. And when it's that responsive, you're like, oh, I should have upgraded a long time ago,
Yeah.
but I'll be honest, you probably did not because it was not this affordable.
Well,
with
this
all
is
these great
affordable.
names.
Think about this on FlexPay. You guys, it's, I have to double check here. It's so good. You can spread this over the course of just a few months. I mean, think about that. One monthly payment of double checking, $60 with any major credit card. With an HSN card, $50. You pay this off within 5 or 6 months and you have it the whole time. You're not without the laptop that's got all the stuff that Bill just had a thought.
I did. You said you had it the whole time. Because it's Windows 11 in S mode,
Yeah.
you're probably going to have it longer because it's more secure. Because you're not going to get the
Yeah.
viruses, the malware,
Yeah.
or those extra fees for the security and protection of viruses. So it's really going to last you longer because it's going to run more efficient. Remember, solid state hard drive, no moving fans, no moving parts, and expandable memory. That's, sold.
I mean, think about that. I mean, expandable memory. This is already got 64 gigs. A lot of you, that'll be plenty, but it's completely expandable. I love that option. Instead of buying a laptop that's more than you need. I mean, this is like grows with you without any extra costs, for the cloud and all of that. But the touch screen is such an incredible experience. If you're so used to your phone, I mean, going to a laptop that isn't touch screen anymore, if you notice, you're like constantly touching the screen. Oh, shoot. It's, oh, God. But the touch screen experience is part of this, even at $299. It's HP a month at HSN. This is one of the perfect examples of how we buy a lot of laptops from HP.
Right.
And various versions of it. This is how we turn around the best price to you. If you and I walk into a retail store, we buy one laptop. We're gonna spend top dollar.
And also, we curate it for you. We know what you like and what you want. You don't want too big. You kind of want that just right Goldilocks size. Because if you do go to a big box store, you will see HP. You will not see the colors that we're getting you. Then you get into what's the difference between 64 and 128? What's the difference between RAM and this Intel processor? We picked the perfect processor for you. It's Intel, which is fast. And we all know Intel. We can sing the song, bum, 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 bum. That's my best Aaron Berger impersonation.
That was very good, though.
I try.
It was quite impressive.
First time I did it, it sounded like Wicked. It's the wrong tune. But the thing is, this is what allows, I have my photos up, I'm watching a movie, I'm in my emails, I'm actually watching HSN over here, which is great. That fluidity alone, think about this too. 5 years ago was the start of COVID. So many of us jumped into needing new tech because we were working from home. We didn't have IT with us, or the kids needed it for school. So that system's 5 years old. It is dated. It's time to upgrade the operating systems, maybe Windows 10. You need to go to 11. You need to get Microsoft. It's included in here. And this size is perfect. I went to a coffee shop about a week ago. I couldn't, there were more computers than coffee. I mean, everyone seemed to have a computer. They were watching something. They were working. But if we all have big ones, we're that rude person in the center seat with our elbows out.
Oh, on the
This is
planes,
great
yeah.
in any room.
I mean, it's 3.2 pounds.
Get connected and beautifully connected.
Exactly. Beautiful opportunity for you. 903-599 to order yours. We've got the big Westinghouse TV on sale coming up next. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Good to see you.
Have a good one. Good to
Thank
see
you.
Have a good night, everyone.
At the Beauty Spy, we believe that beauty is more than a routine. It's an adventure. Whether you're on the hunt for the latest hair treatment or maybe the ultimate moisturizer, I'm here to help you unlock the secrets that are gonna make you look and feel your best. We select products designed to empower you to make the most of the beauty that you are. I travel the globe looking for products that are unique and deliver big on results. So get your passport ready.
Get the best deals on the things you love with the HSN card. As an HSN card VIP, you'll get all kinds of perks like VIP financing on so many items, plus extra flex on every item under $369 all day, every day, and at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Includes fraud protection and there's no annual fee. Apply now and instantly get $15 off when you're approved. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card.
Darlings, why not be fabulous for a living?
Go behind the brand with Vivica A. Fox on QVC Plus and HSN Plus as she prepares to launch her HSN exclusive Vivica A. Fox fashion collection.
It's current, chic, and totally captivating.
Discover what goes into the culture, style, and inspiration behind this star's hot new collection.
With surprises you don't want to miss.
Stream Behind the Brand Vivica A. Fox collection only on QVC Plus and HSN Plus. Start streaming now.
It's important to honor women throughout history because we learn from history and one another.
Well, isn't that the truth? Oh my gosh, all I know is I want to go wherever these birds are. Hi everyone, welcome back into HSN. This is the magnificent Westinghouse, huge 65-inch screen. We have a 55 and a 65 and they're both on sale by quite a bit. You get free shipping, which is another huge savings considering it's a big box that's going to be delivered to your home. So you're saving on the shipping. The size of both of these, very comparable, 55 to 65. I think these are the sizes we want to grow into. If you've been dealing with a smaller screen and you're like, I'm ready, this is your moment. Westinghouse has been an amazing brand for us for years here at HSN. Very well-known brand. We all know and love and trust. So we're going to talk details with my friend and yours, Justin Hyatt. Hello. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
$479 for a 55-inch screen?
55-inch, 4K, QLED. You know, I've been presenting televisions now for over 11 years. My favorite product was always presenting TVs because it was always be able to get in front of the TVs, just seeing the evolution, and I love just watching TV. So it's like, you know, we're all basically a consumer of television. When QLED came out, you could not find a TV, it didn't matter what size, under $1,000.
Agreed.
And when we went over 50 inches and 55, you were $2,000. So to think about how far the technology has come and yet the values now that you can get, and that's what we love about Westinghouse, that's what they do best.
Really true.
They give you great value televisions with all of the high features that you're looking for. When it's 4K, it's going to be the HDR, it's your Dolby television, it's also going to be Roku built in. I love this one too because it also has that Roku remote as well that actually allows you to speak to it. So tons of stuff to break into all this, but I just love the fact that you get the bigger television that you're looking for, not with the bigger price.
Without a doubt. And there's two more things I want to quickly jump in before we get to the specs. This is coming to you at a couple of things. I forgot I was going to say, in which order I was going to say them. One of them, you just said, the 4K and the QLED, which I think is incredibly important. The other is that it comes with a 2-year warranty included. No extra charge for that. And then the third, of course, free shipping to your door. And one more thing. Financing. 12 months of financing if you want the 55-inch, this one here, $39.99 a month for a year. Just pay 1 month at a time. You have it the whole time. And then if you want the 65-inch, this actually has 18 months of financing. So it's less. It's $34.99 to get the big 65. Is that not a dream size?
This is the exact television that I have in my house.
Is it really?
Yes, this is the exact television. They sent this to me about a year ago, and this was a huge upgrade when they sent it to me. I want you guys, if we can look at even just the bezel. You know, one of the things that I love even as you're upgrading the television is not just necessarily the screen quality, just the actual physical build of the television too. So when you look at even just this beautiful edge-lit display like this, where literally the bezel is virtually invisible, right? I mean, as you can see right here, remember on the older televisions, remember it was like just having almost this Gothic type of frame around
those huge, thick, yes.
Right, and it was like, well, wait a second, you mean to tell me I can fit even a larger television in almost the same spot now? Right, you don't need to have a frame around the television. We want to be able to have screen all the way edge to edge. So that's one of the things I really do love about this TV. And then just, of course, it's the big TV. When I want to watch television, when you get this at home, and this is the thing that I absolutely love about getting the biggest that you can get, is that you're basically now having a movie theater in your home.
There it is.
And we think about how much time we spend in front of the television. Why are you not watching TV the way that you should be watching TV today? And if it is thinking about getting not just only bigger, but better, you know, I don't want you to think, well, I have to get a 65-inch, but if I want to stay in that price range, I got to get a 1080p. You want to get 4K. It's 4 times better quality than even your 1080p. And you just said it too, Kelly. You know, something that I even forget when we do this is, it's going to be shipped to your home. Do you have a smaller hatchback car? Getting that TV in your car to your house is not going to be very easy. We'll ship it to you.
Without a doubt, and no matter what size you're getting and wherever you are, so let us know. Maybe this is I'm just going to say maybe it's a huge gift for your son and daughter-in-law if they've just got married or starting a new home or a new family. I'm just saying if you want to treat yourself, what a 65-inch TV at $629?
$629.
What is going on here? That's an insanely good price.
Under $600, no, close to under $600 for a 65-inch television. And again, look, you know, this isn't like, well, when you're looking at that, you're saying, well, is it a 1080p? You know, this is 4K. It's the QLED. It's not just a 4K television. QLED means that you're going to have better color. And look, when it comes to watching TV now, can we have better clarity? Absolutely. That's what we love about when we upgrade from our 1080p to having a 4K television. If the colors are just dram and flat, you're not going to get what? You're not going to get depth. And when you don't have depth, you're not going to have that real feel that is now creating that true cinematic effect.
Like this.
The way that when you're watching television, it's that realism. The way that cameras are shot now, when you look at just the quality of video cameras and the way that these productions and shows are filmed, look, when you're watching TV, TV is not what it used to be. We don't watch a 30-minute show. We watch an hour-long movie. And then, you know, after we watch that hour-long show, we watch the next episode, and then the next episode. Before you know it, you've watched 4 hours of TV. If you're watching TV right now, what are you watching on? And I'm telling you, if you're thinking about upgrading to a television, you want to save money and get the best you can get, you are going to love having the Westinghouse Roku 65-inch television. And of course, the fact that it comes with Roku, which is something we'll show you in a second, means finding everything's going to be easier too.
That's a very important part of the experience. 2 things I wanted to elaborate on too is the quantum dot emissive technology that gives you the brighter, bolder, more vivid, accurate colors that you're seeing here. And you mentioned the Dolby Vision and the HDR10 Plus. Can we get into that?
Yeah, again, they all work together. So that quantum dot, it's actually using these kind of little nano crystals. And so when we think of these LED TVs, they were very different when we kind of first launched them. We kind of had, like, for instance, we had edge-lit televisions, and with those edge-lit televisions, what would happen is it would get very dark towards the middle, and then we would also have kind of isolated, sections of the television with that backlit kind of backlit LED. This is going to be your direct lit, so that means that every single LED is creating its own individual array of colors. That's why you want those little nano crystals. That's why we love having the quantum dot. Because we can do that, we're able to control every single color and every single LED that you are going to find in this television. So again, that's what creates those different depths.
It's like you're there.
It really is. You know, fully immersive. And so it doesn't matter if you're standing right here, a foot away from the TV, if you're sitting there on the couch, probably roughly about 6 feet away watching this television. And again, think about where you're putting your TV. And if you're thinking about where you're putting your television, you're sitting on your couch, the further you're away, the bigger TV you're going to want to have. But you talked about HDR, high dynamic range, all of this. And I always think of John Eastman.
Yes,
and I always think John Eastman, because when he would come out here, and I loved listening to him talk about television, because he always would say it's like having a box of crayons, and he's totally right. Because as you start to add more colors, what do? You know, when we think about those just flat kind of 2D drawings, That was 1080p. Then we think of 3D, that's where we get into 4K. When we have that high dynamic range, what we can do is we can control the different range of light sources, so we can control the lights and the darks. And when we can do that, when you're watching, and this is one of the things that you'll notice, because a lot of different shows and a lot of these newer shows, they've got all these dark scenes. And you know, when you're watching these dark scenes, you know what happens? It's not actually dark, it's almost like it's gray, right? And so it's, even though it's dark, it's like almost too bright to watch it. What we can do now with that high dynamic range, plus having the quantum dot, is it's better control on your light and on your color. So by doing that, when it's a darker scene or even a brighter scene, you don't feel like, oh, it's too bright or it's too dark. It's able to adjust to whatever scene you are watching in a much, much better way.
Well,
Again,
this is advanced.
making it,
this is like,
it's
that's
way
why,
more advanced.
if it's been a few years since you've updated on your televisions, there's so much that's gonna like blow your mind. You'll just be like, whoa, it's just a whole different kind of experience. Two things I wanna share. I keep like refraining myself to just one or two things, and I have so much more to say. One thing though
She just got done working out, people.
Right, the Today special from Denise Austin. You're gonna check it out in a few minutes. But this is very limited. These prices, we have a couple hundred. I mean, hardly even a couple hundred. The 65 inch is going fast. We have like 75 total left. The 55 is also an option. Oh wow, a combined total of 144 available. So whether it's 55 on sale at $420.79 or it's the 65 on sale at $629, free shipping on either or, I say go for it. You are gonna be wowed by this TV. A 2-year warranty included.
You are. I love having the 2-year warranty. Typically what you're gonna get with any type of warranties, typically you'll get a 1-year warranty. We love being able to give you that, maybe, right? Maybe sometimes even a 6-month warranty. We love being able to give you that double warranty. And again, it's a Westinghouse brand. This is, you know, the fact that it is Westinghouse, which we've built such a great relationship right here at HSN. This is a company that's been around for over 100 years. You know, I work directly with the Westinghouse brand, and they are super excited because we're bringing this back and at a better value than we even had before. We got Mr. Curtis Stone. I figured, what does everybody want to see? We want to see Curtis Stone. But you know,
it's a great podcast show.
Yeah, he's got his awesome little podcast. This is just on the HSN little QVC Plus. I wanted to show that just because, you know, it's nice to be able to have all these different kind of things that you can shop right here, and it's also makes it easier for me to actually show you stuff to be able to play. But what am I showing you on, and how do we have these apps? As I hit home, it's going to be on our Roku. You have Roku built in. You don't have to worry about going out there, having to get another Roku stick or a little Roku box. We love Roku. Why? Because it's the easiest. It's something that you're already comfortable with. We're not having you learn a whole nother remote, having to learn a whole nother system, navigating through Roku where all of your apps already exist. If you already have a Roku television, if you already have a Roku stick or little Roku box, you know what? All you do is you sign in, and all of those apps from your login
all of these apps, check it out,
are going to automatically load right here. So now you're going to be able to do it. And we talked about being able to find stuff. Okay. So one of the things I love about this is that you can actually have the voice activated remote.
Oh, this is the best.
This is one of my favorite things. So I was thinking, okay, I'm just going to talk to it. And I just saw him earlier, so I was like, you know what? Show me movies with Keanu Reeves. Thinking, few seconds, gonna pull up Keanu Reeves movies. How many times you sitting like, what's that guy's name? What's the movie? What was he in? Like, I know I recognize him from
reminds me of.
Right, yeah. So good. Like, look how easy that was. And so what you can do is, look, we have Watch for free. And speaking of free, you know, one of the things that we love about Roku as well is you also have your live TV.
Yep.
So you can actually go right here to a channel guide. So you can be watching television right here. We can be flipping through all of our different channels right here that you have live. So again, Roku allows you to be able to kind of not only curate all the different apps that you have, but you can be going through all of these different channels that are available right there for you. So we love being able to do that. And then of course, going back to the different apps that we have right here, just go back to the home, and then we'll have all of those apps that we just showed. I'll go back to our little
Look at
HSN.
That long list.
I mean, literally, all the kids stuff that you can do. I believe there's over 20,000 apps that you can have right here. And I believe there's over 70 million current, at least 70 million current users of Roku right now. Yes.
And you're not having to pay for it, buy it separately. It's integrated into the TV, and you can just tell the remote what to do. What is better than that? because it always does it.
Yeah.
It never talks back.
Never talks
It doesn't
back.
give you excuses or wrong answers.
Yeah.
It brings you right to where you want to go. That's the kind of service I love, especially when you're not paying anything extra for it. All right, guys, I know it's late, and I know this is an abbreviated presentation on an investment. This is a purchase, but think about this. How many times do you sit down in front of your TV every day or every week? How many times do you guys gather the family around to just movie night? And I love your point. This is like having a movie experience at home. How much you spend to go to the theaters? I love theaters, but I mean, it's gonna be $100 if you take, you know, 2 or 3 people and have a couple snacks.
When's the last time you've been to the movies?
A couple months.
Have you? But,
yeah.
I mean, you know, one other thing, and I know we don't have time necessarily on this. If you're wanting literally to make a theater out of your whole entire house,
yeah.
we have the brand new Westinghouse soundbar. When I tell you, so we did. So I'm sorry, but I'll have to tell you guys.
Please do.
So before I came out over here tonight, I actually had some family over. I was like, let's really test the sound bar, and we got so again 65-inch TV, and we got the sound bar going. It has a subwoofer built into it. You are absolutely going to love this sound bar. We did the first scene, the opening scene to Top Gun.
Yeah.
Had it all the way. The floor was shaking from having the subwoofer built into this sound bar.
There it is,
If you
by the
want
way.
to create a full theater experience, look, you got to have the screen. You have to have the visuals. The reason why you go to the movies is not just the big screen. It's the audio. If you're wanting to upgrade your visual and audio, you've got to get both tonight because this will absolutely turn any room into a full
Think about
theater.
that. It's only $129. There's the info, 905-854. We have about 150 of those available at that price too. So either or, I mean, it would go with any size TV for that matter to just really enhance that sound is really, it's powerful, to say the least.
Yeah.
So let's show you once again.
Yeah.
I'm standing next to the 65, Justin's by the 55. They're both on sale, and they both come with a 2-year warranty. They both come with Roku built in, and they come with that wonderful Roku remote control. And let's go through the high-end specs too that you're looking for when you're making a TV investment.
I mean, look, you're going to want to start with a name. I understand that, but ultimately you're going to also start with size. We're always like, all right, if we're getting a new television, typically we're wanting to upgrade to a new size. The fact that we're going to start with a 65-inch or 55-inch, 2 of the very popular sizes. Then, of course, we're going to be thinking about brand as well. Westinghouse has been around for over 100 years. A brand that's been around for over 100 years, bringing us tons of different electronics, especially when it comes to television. Now let's dive into the colors and let's talk about brightness. This is a quantum dot television. It's QLED. This is not just saying, well, it's a 4K TV. It is a 4K television. Why do you want 4K? We've been talking about this for a few years now, so maybe you kind of caught on to this. We had 1080, well, we had 720p.
Oh boy.
Then we had 1080p. Do you ever realize when a video's not buffered all the way and we've probably seen it on YouTube where all of a sudden you say, why is it in 480i? Why does this video not look so great?
Well,
and then you have a 720.
come a long way, baby.
Right, and then all of a sudden it's 1080p, like, well, it looks better. 4K is 4 times better than a 1080p television. It has 4 times the individual pixels that are going to be in that television. Okay, so now we've added more pixels to a larger television to give a better and more crisp image. But now with Quantum Dot, what we've done is we've now combined for the colors to also enhance not just the details, but the colors within those details. Anything about television is going to be about how can we make it how the producer designed it to be viewed. We hear about that also when it comes to audio, right? The producer when they're making music, the musicians, the same thing with anybody who's producing videos and shows and movies. They want you to be able to view it the same way that it was intended. That's what 4K plus Quantum Dot QLED TVs are going to do. You had mentioned also that HDR, high dynamic range. Look, if one TV was just bright all the time and you went to the store and you looked and you say, well, that one looks much brighter than all the other ones. You think, that's got to be better. And then you get it at home, you say, why is it so bright? That just because it's a bright television doesn't mean it's a better television.
That's a good point.
The HDR, high dynamic range, allows you to have those dark darks, those bright, and those kind of brighter whites. All of those different things, that's what you need in a television because ultimately what are we wanting? We want it to be as immersive and real as it was intended to be. All of these different features that you're looking for, that's what you're gonna get. And then of course, you're viewing it now on possibly the biggest television that you've ever had in your home before. And now you can actually do that because we've made it so much easier to do.
Well, and I mean, this is a really limited opportunity. So We have about 60 left.
Wow.
In the big 65-inch. 60 lucky people. Same item number as the 55-inch, but if you're gonna do this and you've always wanted to, I mean, bigger is usually better. And I mean, this is, to get a 60-inch in the $600 price range is pretty remarkable. I don't think you're gonna find this anywhere. 2-year warranty included, but now less than 60, closer to 50 as we speak. I'm gonna share with you the size difference because it is very, look at this, edgeless. Yeah. It's just a beautiful, complete screen experience, not the big frame that takes up portions of it.
No, again, look, the TV's not gonna be on all the time. We want something that's gonna look like a piece of furniture inside of your home. Ultimately, any type of electronic that's gonna be on a wall, you want it to look good. This is a modern design. Being able to not have that frame means you can fit it into a smaller space, bigger television, and then of course the fact that it is edge-light, that's what you want. We're not wanting, as you start to shop around for TVs, the bigger the bezel, to me, that means the older it looks.
Me too.
The smaller the bezel, the more new, fresh, modern this television's gonna look. The TV, again, on or off, is going to look unbelievably good.
And it's so thin. Literally, I wanted to share 24 pounds on the 55-inch. If you're getting the big 60, it's only 37 pounds. It comes with a stand, so you can see this is how you'll like set it on a table or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But I think this, I mean, what a steal of a deal.
It is.
What a great TV to round out the electronics hour tonight. So if you have any questions, our details are on hsn.com. Take a closer look. Again, same item number, 98094 for either size, both down to about 50 units available at these sale prices. Thank you so much for being here so late.
Is it late? I didn't notice that.
I think it's a little late.
I didn't notice that.
Guess what's coming up? Me exercising with Denise Austin.